For sure. It's a shame, man. What up? What's up, Rich? I ain't got my glasses on, man, so power still ain't on. We got a room, though. I just came through to grab some clothes and shit. I was like, yo, I can go live. I said this here 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I said this here 2 weeks ago. Oh, yeah, this here hurricane something else, man. But that's one thing about having these here good white neighbors, right? Now I see, man, why white people don't never panic, bro. Like, man, these white people, they already know where all the money at. They're like, hey, yo, Charles, you all right over there? I was like, yeah, man, we good. Oh, well, don't worry about anything, man. They just put us on the FEMA list. Like, FEMA list? Like, what's that? Oh, you know, where they're going to give us stuff for this here storm. The storm caused a lot of damage around here. I was like, oh, all right. I'm with that. But yeah, man, salute to everybody checking in, man. We all right. We all good. We all good. You got people who didn't make it. So as long as you get up 10 toes down, you all good. That's why it amazes me and humors me when these here people talk more about my house and car and all of that, when in reality, it don't matter what kind of house you got. Like, if you ain't got no electricity or none of that, they all the same. They all the same. I'm the most humblest person y'all know. It's the people that's talking against me that's not humble. And it's the people that's talking against me mad that I'm blessed and they're not. Well, how y'all doing this here Saturday? Y'all know I'm upset. Y'all know I had big plans. This here was a big week in football. Colorado. Then you had Alabama, Georgia. Pardon, ladies. I'm gonna talk to the fellas for a minute. Hey, what's up, Kiana? I want to catch everybody in here. Doe Eyes, what up? I know you've been watching them sports. Man, is it me or man, Michigan is trash. Michigan is trash. Shout out to TY, but either Michigan trash or they don't come to play unless it's a big game. Minnesota, man. Minnesota, man. And this here ain't the, man, that ain't the Michigan I seen last year. That's all I'm going to say. But Georgia, Alabama, I think Georgia going to win that thing. I think this here going to be too big of a stage for the new Alabama coach. Now with that, what it is, South Florida, Central Florida against Colorado, I don't even know. I don't even know what Dion got. I don't know if Dion got a HBCU team, a Division I team, a contending team. I don't know. Each week it looked different. Against Nebraska, they look like an HBCU team. But they've been looking like a Division I team I need them to look like they need to be in the top 25 team. What's up, Polo? Y'all hit that Cash App, man, and hit that super chat. All that's in the description. But yeah, I'm good. We all good over here. We all good over here. Power slowly but surely getting turned back on. I can't really honestly see going past Tuesday without power, when in all actuality it could be on tonight. You never know. It's crazy though that AT&T, the Wi-Fi beat them getting back on. But shout out to anybody who been affected by that. Tap in. Let us know what's happening. I see numerous grocery stores throwing away like those big damn trash receptacle things. They ain't even trash receptacle things. They like, you know, like them big bins, like full of food. Crazy thing about it is they was running homeless people off. And they was like, man, you know, this here food is out of what did they say? Out of temp. The temperature on it had dropped or something like that, so they had to throw it off. And what if they get sick and something happened to them and and it'll be their fault? I was like, yo, well, what if they starve though? Like, you throwing that stuff away, man. Throw that stuff away and then turn your head. But I'm saying, man, like, it's people down there in Georgia messed up. So yeah, I'll be back, you know, going live. Horizontal. But when I seen this here, I said, man, let me see what's going on, man. You know Charleston White, he be name dropping. See, I know all these here people that's involved. That's the crazy thing about it is, man, because I know that man, like, bro, Dewberry is the ultimate do boy because he know his place, if he even still around. And I don't know a thing about Little Woody. But I do know this, that he telling the truth and Charleston telling the truth. But I do know what Little Woody is saying, like in this here situation. Well, we're gonna break it down, and I'm gonna break it down with y'all. Me and Charleston White didn't never have no issues. He been on the platform. We got views, all of that. Went to Texas, hung out with him. Brought y'all footage of that. He done came to the city, comedy show. Got y'all down with that. But we fell out. You know why we fell out? Because at the point where we fell out, I was popping, I was more lit than him. He couldn't take it. He couldn't take it that I went and took some people that he introduced me to who ain't had no motion and put together a plan where we was hotter than him. He couldn't take it. 7, 8, 900 in the chat just for nothing. He couldn't take it, bro. You know what he did? The same thing he did to Woody. He flipped. Talking about, oh, they running a play, this and that, all of that. Which the plan itself, regardless of how it was exposed, it did what I needed it to do. It got a lot of fake people from around me, and I'm real grateful for that. Shout out to the people, man. If I can't, hold on a minute, let me cut this up. If I can't see you, I see you. Just know that. Hit the Cash App and the Super Chat. And watch this here video and like it. All of that. And I'll be letting y'all know when I'll be returning to the vertical. So, but I'll be hitting y'all with shorts and stuff like that. But yo, and OG Percy, quit stealing my stuff, man. Dope fiend, real live dope fiend, OG Percy. And they be putting them on real life street star. They'll put anybody on there. Like every time OG Percy talk, he talking about, hello. I'm like, bro, that's me, bro. Like, stop it, man. OG dope fiend. Like, I know these cats, bro. I know these cats. Straight up. I walk the Fort Worth streets. My motherfucking big homie is Big Lonnie. And so they know not to play. And that's the thing that I want to get into what Lil Woody was saying, man. Like, Lil Woody was 100% right. Charleston White don't care about money. It's all about clout to him. And we all know, man, Charleston White, he do his thing. I ain't gonna lie. But he ain't been hot. He ain't been popping like how Woody popping right now. So, like the 20v1s, like even if Charleston wasn't in it, they still would have jumped. So I can hear what Woody's saying, though. Woody is saying it like how it's supposed to be. Like, nigga, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I don't care if we had 2 million, 3 million views. Like, we ain't got $3 million. And that's what Charleston like to do, throw people up under the bus. But I hope Black Lips, Barry White, he see this. Because I ain't never even had no problem with that nigga. That nigga from my city. I don't know if Charleston got us in his ear or anything, or whatever. But now I hope he see that you ain't exempt. That's what I be saying, man. Like, bro, stay to yourselves on this here platform. Gene made a big, he made a profound statement to me. He was like, man, Skinny, you see my channel? It's the Gene Deal Show. That means Gene Deal is on that motherfucker. I don't need nobody else. Now, open panel, I like when other people come on. But I feel what he's saying. But he was basically saying, like, when you allow other people up on your panel, they say things that they wouldn't say on their own panel and get your panel demonetized and stuff like that. So that's the context what we was putting it in. And he's like, that's all I need is me. That's all you need is you. And I was like, yeah, man, I feel you, bro. But seeing this here play out, Lil Woody is on top. Lil Woody is on top. Like, he don't need no clout. Like, he on trial. The trial getting showed all over the United States. People is locked in. All the thug fans, hip hop fans, the court fans, all of that. So he don't need no clout. He capitalizing on the money. And Charleston always like to put paint where it ain't. Like, he wanted to paint it like, yo, I met your family, I went to church with you. So if it was all about you just flying him out to meet your family, then it should have been all right, whoever he brought. And like I say, I don't know, buddy. But I'm just saying, the Barry White nigga. But I just know that the nigga with the New York niggas, all type of niggas, to talk about me. Well, he could have just talked to me. He know I'm at V12 Studios at least 3-4 times a week. But I get it though, you know what I mean? I guess he was Charleston road manager. Me and Charleston been beefing, but I'm like, nigga, we from the Met. You chopping it up with my people, Piezo, all these folks. Like, you worried about Rennie. Me and Rennie know what's going on. But anyway, that manager, I know she feels some type of way. Woody right, but Charleston was kind of right too when it come to the manager lady, because the manager lady was hating on Charleston girl. Not hating on Charleston girl, but letting Charleston wife know about the girl. Because I remember he let me know that. He let me in on that. I met his wife. You see my video where I met his wife, all that. Like, I don't even call that nigga Charleston. I call that nigga Charleston on here. I call that nigga Blue. Like, man, bro, that man ain't got no, how can I say this, bro? When it come to this here YouTube shit, that nigga ain't got no allegiance. When it come to the street, he ain't got no allegiance. Like, on this here platform, he play like, you know, he well received and he well respected, but in the street he ain't. A man can't even get a haircut without worrying about getting his head knocked off his shoulders. I would never ever feel comfortable getting more love somewhere else than in my own city. They talk that noise, but even when people try to discredit me and shame me, they showing me in a good light in my city. Black Lips try to do the same thing in a good light in my city. Charleston White fooling y'all. He conning y'all. Like, he not respected in this city. Them people want to lock him up. And Charleston White, that was messed up. That was messed up. What you did to Lil Woody too. You know he on probation or parole or whatever he on, and you're gonna put out there that that man was looking for guns. Like, stop it, man. That's that police shit. That's why, you know, a lot of people, that's why Charleston ain't never got his head bust. Cause he is really, really the police. Like, the police wanna fuck him up, but he the police though. They want to fuck him up, but he know the laws to get you fucked up. And that's messed up, bro. Especially when you invited that man out there and you flew the man out there spirit. Like, stop it, man. Then you lied and said the man ain't had no debit card, man. Like, come on, Charleston White. I don't want to be no celebrity. You be on all these here podcasts talking about you don't want to be a celebrity and this and that. Yes, you do. Because the minute you fall out with somebody, you be like, yo, they ain't ready for the big time. Woody already surpassed you, my nigga. And he ain't even trying to do it. You trying to shame the nigga. The nigga like, yo, yeah, you met my family because you came to church. My family go to church. The man go to church. That still don't change who he is. That's what I be trying to tell these here lame ass motherfuckers and these here broads on this here platform. Whatever you gotta do to be good with you and your creator, that's you. Fuck what these niggas talking about, man. I'd rather be real to myself than fake to a religion. Out of here, man. I don't be knowing what these here people be talking about, bro. But I be dead ass. I be dead ass. For real. I be dead ass. And other people should start thinking like that too. Like this here is 2024. This here is 2024. And it's letting everybody know that everybody that they done built up in here, they destroying. Everybody that the white man built up to keep black people in line, in check, and for black people to look up to, they destroying, man. They build them up, they destroy them. It's 2024, that math ain't lying. That's why you seeing them fall. Look at the mayor. The mayor of New York done fell. T.D. Jakes is gonna fall. I'm telling y'all, T.D. Jakes is gonna fall. If Diddy don't K-word himself, T.D. Jakes is going to fall. And a lot more people. And Jay-Z, if you was involved in all this here stuff, then I'm just gonna have to fall back from you, bro. I'm gonna have to fall back from you. I know you don't care. You don't care if I got everything that you ever released, that I paid for it on CD form, that you are my favorite rapper alive. You are my favorite rapper of all time. Even people that's dead. You don't care about that, I know. I'm just a YouTube streamer. But bruh, if you committed any of these here heinous acts, I gotta keep the same energy with you. I don't even have no problem if it get to the point where I'll be like, man, I ain't even got no favorite rapper. Y'all already took my favorite R&B guy. I ain't got no favorite R&B guy because after him, what? Usher. We already know he involved in the Diddy shit. Diddy is the new Epstein. But Charleston White, man, Lil Woody gave you some good advice, man. Get that hate out your heart, brother. You even got hate for your own homeboys. That's how I know you got hate in your heart, man. And then you'll be like, oh man, nigga, them niggas from Dallas, man, DFW, bro. I got an issue with Dewberry because of you. Because I know Dewberry lay down on the sword for you. So Dewberry, if you ain't got enough sense to know that you getting used and abused, then hey, he don't even lug you around no more. Like, that was the crazy thing about it, though. How you gonna get mad? Let me ask y'all something. Like, okay, you Charleston White and you got a homeboy, right? And Charleston White do something with Lil Woody, and your homeboy kick it with Lil Woody, and they get cool. How does it make it now that you don't like the nigga because he cool with Woody, and now because to him, you and Woody cool. Y'all getting money together, y'all doing all of this, so now all of a sudden it's a problem if the man invite Woody where you at because you saying that you down with thug people and they don't rock with Woody like that. And Woody saying, man, he good everywhere. Like, the people that you think that you got around you that's about that, they ain't really about that. That's what he's saying. And then Charleston, you in Texas, you getting in Atlanta business. And you know you got to come back to Atlanta. That's what Woody's saying. And he's still being humble, saying, man, he respect you, bro. Like, you got to quit. See, with Charleston White, he don't give a fuck if he fuck up relationships. Because he always feel like he can double back and make it right. But I believe that man. You flew that man out. He paid for his people to come out, or however his people wanted to roll with him. You found out Barry was with him, and you ain't returning Barry's calls, and that triggered you, bruh. That triggered you, bruh. Just like when I went on Tasha K's panel and you ain't messed with Tasha K, that triggered you, man. You do got that Napoleon complex. That little man's disease, man. Woody was right. Put some bigger shoes on, Charleston. And you doxed another woman. But see, that's what people like Charleston White do. They'll incite stuff and then they'll remove themselves. Listen to what I said, y'all. They will incite stuff and then they will remove themselves before the crash out. So yeah, man, I'm cool. For real. I want to be a man amongst the people. I really don't want to be a celebrity. Even if I get to the point where I'm driving all these here fancy cars and all this here stuff like that, I'm doing it for me. Because like Cat Williams was talking about on Shannon Sharp podcast, a lot of y'all, man, ain't got that V-hole no more. And I mean, Epstein fell on the sword for a lot of people, like Chris Tucker. What's that pastor name? That pastor. That man was real freak. But yeah, man, them boys ain't nothing, man. Boys ain't nothing, bro. I'll never ever fear anything that I can't see before I feel something that can slap the shit out of me. Now, that's just me. The only thing I need to keep me in line is the law of the land. And Charleston White, that was dead ass wrong. You're trying to get that black man indicted and messed up in court, talking about he was in Texas looking for guns. Now, when it comes to that manager or whatever the lady name is, I forgot the lady name, but that ain't important because I don't want to name the lady name so somebody come across it. But the stuff about Charleston wife, that was true. But the stuff about trying to get guns in Texas and stuff like that woman don't roll like that, man. Why would they even be thinking that when he thinking that they coming to meet his mama? They coming for his mama to pray for them. That's what he thinking. Then when he get there, the man talking about, yo, go and say cheese and all of this. See, let me tell you something, right? Shout out to Say Cheese. Shout out to real life street stars. Like, Texas is like a whole, like, it's already the biggest state, right? But it's like a whole, like, you can go viral in Texas alone and eat. So, with those two alone holding it down for black Texas, and then Charleston got the keys to white Texas, what he was telling Woody was like kind of like on point, but Woody basically saying like, bruh, I'm in this here for the money, man. You doing this here for the clout. You doing all these here. You telling people you getting $10,000 for an interview, but you really not. You really not. And he exposed it today. He was telling them, yo, bro, like, you got to do this here for free. That's why when them people be trying to talk about, I gave it, I'm like, man, what? Really? Like, stop it, man. Stop the cap, bro. And I ain't even trying to blow up his spot. But Woody is getting that. You see Woody turning down 5-6. And this here's another thing, right? Woody getting views on 20v1s. He doing 20v2s versus with Shamar, right? Charleston won't do them. Woody like, yo, if you secure in your manhood, why you tripping on the man? Anyway, regardless, in Atlanta, 20v1s, 20v2s, whatever it is, them shits is what's cracking right now down south. Charleston basically was like, yo, man, do the 20v2 on your own channel, blah, this, blah, that. Woody like, man, bruh, don't even really be worrying about my money. I'm just putting out there what I want you to hear, which is good for Woody because, bruh, that nigga's not to be trusted. Shout out to Anton Daniels. He wanted this here big back and forth with him, but Anton Daniels like, bro, I ain't going back and forth with you. Charleston White, man. It's about coming to an end for you. Because ain't nobody really looking for you like that. Like, you can't afford now. Granted, you and Woody did this, and then it was a 20 versus 2, just it came out right after y'all was going back and forth. But, like, look, bro. Like, Charleston, if you want to continue to get money in Atlanta, but it would behoove you to leave Lil Woody alone, man. And I ain't even saying that he on that type of time, but I know your mouth and I know your disrespect. And man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. And you gotta get that hate out your heart with that manager, because the only reason that manager could know what you and your girlfriend and you and your wife was doing is if you was letting her in on that type of stuff, man. See, this is what I be talking about, bro. And then, man, like, Charleston, you look like a fool because we seen on video your wife had your back. But we ain't never seen on video, well, yeah, we did see your girl have your back in Florida. We did. We did. But I'm saying, though, that was real beef where your wife had your back, man. And your wife put a roof over your head, man. Man, fuck Charleston White, man. Who the fuck gonna do business with Charleston White? He talking about you ain't ready to be up here. How you up there? How the fuck are you up there, Charleston White? These motherfuckers say anything, man. Like, fuck Charleston White. Shout out to Lil Woody. Where Lil Woody was wrong at is not necessarily that he was wrong, but he should have just told him off the jump, man, yo, don't speak on my name, bro. Like, we ain't cool like that. But Lil Woody did say he had love for him. And like I said, man, like he said he'll lay his life on the line if he love you. And I believe that. That's why I think, you know, what he did with Thug. Shout out to Thug, shout out to YSL. But even though that nigga tried to throw me under the bus, that nigga Barry White, you can't throw that man under the bus, bro. You can't throw him under the bus. If he a road manager, he got a road man. If you ain't on the road no more, then he got to find somebody else to road manage. He met Woody. They kicked it, whoop, whoop, de whoop, and then shoot, he in there. I ain't gonna never hate on a player's hustle. And then for the simple fact that Woody say, the man still ain't disrespect you, Charleston. The lady ain't disrespect you, Charleston. And you went over there and said Woody fired the lady. Woody said he ain't fired the lady, man. And he holds her in high regard. See, man, and really, I hope Woody don't continue to go back and forth with you, because it's your type of energy that make people don't want to mess with people to the next level. Because you done violated so many people, bro. Nipsey Hussle, all type of people, man. Gilly, all type of people. Like, people like to call them gatekeepers. You can call it whatever you want to call it, but if somebody say, yo, what's up with such and such, and they be like, man, yo, man, why you messing with that person? They such and such and such and such. And then you lose out on some money, then, hey, it is what it is. Yep, it is what it is. But I just wanted to touch on that, man. Shout out to Woody. He could have really took it wherever he wanted to take it, but I thought that was an official response. And for him to take up for his team, knowing his team don't have no voice. And that's basically what I was saying, man. Like, Charleston White don't give a fuck about South Carolina or none of that shit. All that shit he was trying to sell, Black Lips. I know that nigga, bro. I know that nigga. When I tell you I ran the streets of Fort Worth, Texas, I ran the streets of Fort Worth, Texas, man. I'm talking about late 80s, early 90s, 89 to 92. Before he was even thinking about, nah, I think he did do what he was gonna do. I think he did that to that man. And he did that shit over starter jackets, nigga. He did that shit over a starter jacket. You know them big puffer starter jackets? Them shits was like 100, 99, 100. They was probably about like 120. Cause that's when my homie Aunt Reed was like, yo, everybody always trying to rep where they from. Like, we gonna start repping TCU shit. Like, stop it, man. Man, you know why Charleston don't care? Because this the internet. And he feel like nobody on the internet will bust his head. And hey, granted. Cause like ain't nobody really looking for no issues, like for real. Like Charleston. And bro, he is not getting no money like that, bro. His old lady done kicked him to the curb. Them boys ain't getting no money. He was getting money with Woody. And he thought he was gonna lock Woody in. He thought he was gonna lock in Woody. Have Woody on say cheese, all that shit. And he said he had the people on the phone. Don't that sound familiar to Aiden Ross telling him the same thing? Man, I'm gonna have the people on the phone for you, Charleston. We're gonna give you a 10 million signing bonus, Charleston. And OG Percy, I ain't forgot about you. I'm gonna have a separate live stream for you, you clown. You ain't nothing but an old clown. And you preaching dysfunction in your community that ends up in nothing but the graveyard or the jailhouse. How you gonna be like, yo, I'm happy that my kid's in jail. At least they not in the graveyard. You sound like a idiot. And anybody who listens to that mindset is an idiot. Like, you are a failed parent. I went to prison, and if my kids followed me, you know what? I would feel like a failed individual, bro. And this man here is glorifying this here nonsense. Y'all see what? That's why, man, I'm telling y'all, man. It's toxic. And you got platforms like Real Life Street Stars that'll put this here stuff out and know good and well. OG Percy? What's OG about this man? This man here done embraced. Man, come on, man. Don't get me started, man. Big dog. Hey, big dog. Big dog. Man, check them boys, man. Check them boys in Funky Town, big dog. Them boys messed up, man. For real, man. Dead ass. Charleston White ain't never gonna be shit. He got a little clout on the internet, but it ain't making no money though. All he do is just go to a little platform, the same people. They share his shit. Say cheese. Academics. I don't even know if academics still share shit. No, all the Texas blogs share shit. But he gonna flip on say cheese. I guarantee you. That's gonna be the last ticket he cash in. I guarantee y'all, bro. Dead ass. Dead ass. Y'all think I'm lying, right? Remember, y'all heard it here first. He gonna flip on Real Life Street Stars first, but he gonna flip on say cheese. He gonna flip on say cheese. He already tried to flip on him when he was talking about the man Boots in the boxing match. Charleston White, Lil Woody hurt his heart. Lil Woody hurt his heart when he said, Charleston White don't never be getting to no bag, man. He be getting to the clout. He gets to the clout, man. Dude, crazy, man. But yo, I'm about to dip in here, man. We're gonna go over this here subject a little bit more. Thanks for your time. Time is one thing you can't get back, and you chose to spend it watching this live stream. Yeah.